Hi, my name's Frank Nicolo. I'm part of Dell's PowerMax product marketing team. I'm joined here today by Jim Salvador, a Dell technologist who's focused on PowerMax innovations. Today we'll be discussing what's new with PowerMax and unpack the extensive efficiency enhancements that maximize energy efficiency and accelerates sustainability. PowerMax is the leader in high-end storage. It's the industry's most secure and energy-efficient mission-critical storage platform. PowerMax OS 10.1, the latest release, adds breakthroughs in energy efficiency, operational efficiency, and data efficiency. It provides the industry's first 3-to-1 data reduction guarantee for mainframe storage. From a cyber resiliency perspective, PowerMax comes with built-in hardware security, is certified and listed on the federal approved products list, and offers the industry's first cyber intrusion detection for mainframe storage. Jim, let's take a closer look at the intelligent PDUs.
Sure, Frank. Why don't we take a look at the power consumption dashboard demo here? First of all, what you're looking at here right now is basically this is an application inside the reporting module of the PDU, right? And so it's basically a web GUI, right? It's a little application which runs in there, and you can plug this into your management, the IPDU into a management network and access it over any sort of, through any sort of web connected device here. So if you look at this particular system here, this is a system we got running, and it's a PowerMax 2500 that we have running in our hands-on lab. And you can see right now you can see the numbers update real time here. So the amount of power going through this particular system here is for this system is 851 watts, right? And so you can see it bounce up and down. If you look at the total power here, that's 3% of the maximum capacity currently configured for this PDU. So out of 14.4 kilowatts, we're pulling about 3% of that right now through it, about 850 something watts. You can see also on the side here, on the inputs, these are your different voltages and amperages for all three phases that are going in. So this is a 3-phase delta config. And also you can see your temperature and your temperatures and humidities for the unit from the external sensors. Let's take a look at another system here that we got. This one we're running in our lab. This is actually a two node pair 2500 that's being lit up right now with a significant amount of load on it. And you can see right now this is different, right? So you're seeing that this particular system for this particular power zone, this could be like zone A for the IPDU. This IPDU is pulling about 2.5 kilowatts right now. Now, each rack has two zones, so two PDUs for each rack, right? So zone A, zone B. One of the things you want to be able to do is be able to see, well, what's the consumption for the rack? And through these PDUs, you can daisy chain them to get a total system consumption, right? So if you look at this and you look at your daisy chain here, you can see, the system ID 1, that's the zone A IPDU that I'm showing here. It's about 2.5 kilowatts. And then your zone B, which is pulling also an equivalent amount of power, 2.6 kilowatts. So you can see that this gives you, it's a very simple to use GUI, easy. It's easy, intuitive. One of the other things that the PDU does too is this shows you, from a system level, but how do I manage this at scale, right? What's very neat about the PDU is it has both an SNMP interface and a Redfish interface, right? So from managing this at scale, you can write automation scripts that mine the data out of, using your Redfish interface. We also have, third-party products that can mine this via SNMP. So SNMP, you can pull data out of this for third-party products, such as like Dell OME right now, right? Another product we're working very heavily with right now is Nlight, right? So all this information is going into these larger systems, which you can now manage these at scale, right? So it's a great advancement for this, the PowerMax systems right now. It's number one from the efficiency gains that we brought in, and the ability to show those efficiency gains as well now.
Okay. And what do we got further down the menu?
So further down the menu, you got a couple different things. These are your branches, and what the branches are is each one of these outlets, each one of these PDUs has 27 C13 outlets, right? And those are divided up into branches. Okay. So these are just showing you the different branches for the different outlets, and there's a mapping for each what this branch, for example, branch 1, 2 is a certain, I forget what the outlet numbers are, but they all correspond to different outlets and things like that. So you can get a little bit more detail,
more granular,
a little more
so
granular.
What is the environment category?
So in the environment, this shows you what your sensors are, right? So,
okay.
So you can see, okay, what my temperatures are and things like that, and then it tells you where these are also. Okay. One of the neat things about this too is you can set up in here, I don't have any set right now, but you can actually go in and set up alerts, right? So specific customer thresholds. So like if the PDU is taking more than 10 kilowatts, you can send out an alert. Right, okay. And that can go out through SNMP trap or a webhook, for example. So there's a lot of neat things you can get out of this. Another really interesting thing too is if you go in, here's where you go in and set up your network parameters. For example, if I wanted to get my SNMP MIB, I could download the MIB right from here.
Nice.
Hit that. And see now it's starting to download and stuff, But yeah, it's a pretty simple little tool, and very informative, very intuitive, and very much needed.
Excellent. Hey Jim, thanks for the demo. Great job.
No worries, Frank.